Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is Iron Trail Brotherhood, and we are down at the Indiana YouTubers Meetup down in the Charles Dean Wilderness, down here just south of Bloomington. And there's quite a big turnout this year for this, especially for the weather we're having. We had one couple leave because somebody was under the weather, but pretty good crowd. This is Saturday. Got here last night pretty late, so I didn't do any filming last night, and it's been rainy all day, so I didn't really get the camera out till now. It's pretty late in the afternoon right now, so. But anyways, give you a shot of the setup here. Drove the little white truck down. Got the tent all set up on the trailer. Kind of got a mess going on, just had dinner. Got the big 60-gallon cooler that Brian gave me and my little storage tote. Brought my little butane or propane tank, but didn't even bring my stove. Got my Lifetime battery over there hooked up to the VVOR heater, diesel heater. Tonight's gonna be my first time trying it out, and I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be, the temperature's supposed to be like 39 tonight, so it'll be a good night to try this thing out. So got just a basic dryer vent hose coming off the heater, going up into the window of the tent. Give you a peek inside the tent. It's kind of messy. Oh, dark in there right now. I have to flip the light on so we can see. Oh. Oh. All right. Let's see. Oh. All right, you can't see the actual light bar, but it's up there at the top of the roof on the inside there. And oh, I got my CPAP machine. And then right there's the hose coming into the window of the tent for the heat. Oh. And there's the light up there, the little light bar, LED light bar. Got my Blue Eddy power station to run the CPAP. So I don't get ran out of the forest by everybody with my snoring. All right. Got the nature nest all set up with the rainfly. Had to put the rainfly on last night because we were supposed to get some rain through the middle of the night, and I don't think we ended up getting any really last night. It all hit this morning. It hit later than I think what they said it was going to, but it rained a good part of the day. Of course, we got Larry's trailer. He's got it all set up. Just had some hamburgers on the grill. So here is the Lifetime 12.8 volt 100 amp. It's advertised as a trolling motor. I am using it to power the VVOR diesel heater. I topped off the fuel cell for the VVOR heater and fired it up and let it run for just a little bit just to verify it was running good. And within about 5 minutes of running, it was already warm inside the tent. So tonight ought to be interesting. Unfortunately, I have not extended the wire on the control for the diesel heater, because that little control at the end of it is actually where the thermostat goes off of. So my plan is to actually extend that to where I can actually run that up inside the tent so I can actually control the temperature better. So tonight, whatever I set the temperature to on that, it's going to be reading the temperature outside, so it's going to want to keep on continuously running. So I may end up getting pretty warm in there tonight, which is fine. I can vent it out as much as I need to with the windows, and that'll be all right. We'll figure it out. Not familiar with the Vevor heaters. Pretty simple. It was a learning curve for me. I didn't understand the power situation on them. I thought you could just plug it into a wall outlet. You can't do that. You got to have a 12 volt unless you've got a converter. And you got a exhaust line coming out right here. This is the actual muffler. You can get these things pretty cheap on Amazon. I think I got that one for 75, 80 bucks. There was a sale going on or something. And that's been a while back, so you can probably get them that regular price now. Let's see here. Well, I guess we could take a walk around. There's all kinds of different setups here. Pickup truck with a little camping, I don't know what kind of camper that is. Overland camper, I don't know. There's a guy over here who's got a pickup truck and he's got a tent set up with, they call that the Turtle Dog mod. He's got some 2x2s, 3 on each end, and they're strung there. There's a door hinge holding them all together, and then there's a hole drilled in each one of them at the bottom. I'll just walk over here and take a look. And there's a string running through them, so they can only open up so far. And you put one at each end, and then there's like a fence post suspended in the middle there by a piece of am steel loop and a carabiner, and that's what you actually hang the hammock off of, is that fence post basically. And it's actually 3 sections of fence post tied together, and he says it works pretty good. He says he actually sets that up in his house and sleeps in the hammock using this Turtle Dog stand in his house at home. So that's kind of neat. I've known about them for a long time. I've never tried one. Of course, I've got the eyelets in the wall in my spare room, so I can set a hammock up in my spare room, which I did. I slept in for like 9 months at home. So here we got a Toyota Tacoma with the truck bed tent. That's Chris's grandson, or I can't remember if it's his grandson or a son. And then Chris is staying in the Gazelle tent. Chris is a pretty good guy. He's one that always does the raffle, and he provides everything that's in the raffle. So, and he does, I don't know where he comes up with all this stuff, or how he gets it, whatever, but it's always a pretty good turnout. And this year I actually got something that I'll actually use, hopefully. It's a solar charger, a 3-panel solar charger, pretty cool. And then this guy, I can't remember that guy's name, but he's got a YouTube channel as well. They got that pop-up canopy in that Gazelle tent, and he's got a couple kids that's always with him. At this pickup truck with the truck bed camper. Let's see here. There's somebody over here with a Subaru Outback and a little tent. They got a nice little porch set up with a couple lanterns. Got a little Honda Element pulling a little camper. That's surprising. Can't believe that little Honda Element actually pulls that camper. It's pretty interesting. Let's see here. Another trailer set up like Larry's. Got Jeremy's Bronco. He sets up in a like a, I don't know if that's a tent or what that is, but kind of like a shelter, I guess. Got another trailer set up with the van. Got a fifth wheel. There's actually not a fifth wheel, just a pull behind camper. And then you got Keith's Winnebago. Pretty nice. Keith's going all out. And then you got Robbie's pickup truck with his rooftop tent. I can't remember this guy's name, but he's always here. He's got a nice RV. Then you got Brian's Nissan Frontier with his rooftop tent and rack system. And you got Mitch, he got a whole new setup this year. Last year he had a two-door Jeep and was using this on the tarp setup. But since last year he's upgraded to a whole new Jeep. Nice upgrade for sure. But he's got a really nice tarp that, as you can see, connects to the Jeep there and extends back. And then that little contraption down there is actually like a enclosed cot, like a cot tent. He got him a nice setup with his Jeep though. Baja design lights, those are nice. Got him a snorkel. All right, let's go on. Let's see. Got Chicago Dan in that black tent setup there. His son referred to that as the spaceship. Got Dan's family over here, his kids set up right here at the Subaru and the Honda. A little pop up. Got him another Gazelle tent and then a Kelty. How you doing? All right. Yeah, there's quite a few people out here. Got another RV over here. Fancy setup, fancy. And a Jeep. Imagine they're dragging that Jeep behind the RV. So, hopefully you can hear me. I didn't realize I was just talking quiet. Hopefully it's coming through okay on the mic. That's all for now. I just wanted to give you guys a walk around, show you the setup. I've acquired a DJI Mavic Mini from Brian. So I need to learn how to use that and hopefully start using that to put out some more content to get a different perspective on things. I played it around with it for a few minutes today just to test it out, but it's definitely going to take some learning. But anyways, thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe if you feel inclined to do so. God bless. Have a good day.